yes. I know people probably thought I was insane. I was reading a book for maybe the third time. It's called The Great Siege of Malta, 1565. And it's about when the Turks attacked Malta. It was a very pivotal time, for control of the Mediterranean and so forth. And on this island, there were roughly, a little more than 700 knights, and there were a few thousand kind of foot soldiers, not very professional soldiers. And they held off 40,000 Turks with their cannons, with everything that came with it, for over 3 months. But the reason I tell you this, and maybe I should also add this, it was brutal. I mean brutal. This is where some of the Turks had captured some of the knights, they crucified them, they fired them over in catapults into the bay. I mean, this is, heads are flying. I mean, this is brutal, right? The reason I'm telling you that is because even though I've read the book 3 times, what I had never picked up on was the Grand Master was de La Valette. And in the middle of this melee, of all that's going on, I read this line that says, on any occasion, anything approaching a victory or deliverance from some imminent danger, he stopped immediately and saw that thanksgiving was given. And I'm thinking, first of all, I love the phrase, approaching a victory. So he's giving thanks not for a victory, for approaching a victory or some deliverance. But I thought to myself, in the middle of all of this, he's conscious and he's grateful for even the smallest thing happening. So think about our own lives. How often are we contemplating all that we can be thankful for in our lives? So gratitude is a virtue I've always apprised in a great way, and I thought it's so important. I thought, how do we make that more manifest at Belmont Abbey College? So here's where my kind of probably craziness comes out. It came to me immediately, a bell. So I'm thinking a big bell. I'm talking about big bell, like a church bell, right? And I'm thinking, what if we put this bell in the middle of the campus, and every day at noon, it's rung 3 times for the Angelus, and then I didn't want to make a 24-hour bell because everybody would probably, kill me. So I said 12 to 3, the hour of mercy, right? 12 to 3, anybody, visiting, whoever you are, students, could go over and ring the bell if you're thankful for anything to God. And what I thought would be great about this is that if you were walking somewhere on campus and you suddenly hear that tone in the distance, you're going to know at that moment somebody is thanking God for something in their lives, and hopefully it would make you think of all the things that you've been infinitely blessed with, that you are grateful for in your life. And it's been wonderful, and it's been well received, and every day between 12 and 3, there are people ringing that bell, nonstop, and then there's a few other times it gets rung too, but I thought if the worst problem we ever have is that there's too much ringing of the gratitude bell, I could deal with that.